business department, and we have three options. These are 20 iPads and bags, 20 mini laptops and a portable trolley, and to refurbish H11 and 12 with a variety of beanbags and desks. The first question is, what do you believe the pros are of having 20 iPads and bags?
20 iPads would be good because we have 2 year levels without devices, and it would enable us to do a lot of group work. At the moment we can't do research tasks or look on the internet to find things out because of lack of computer rooms. Other pros would be that they're more portable and easier to move around the different classes if we're having to share them, and everyone's familiar with them already.
What do you believe are the cons of having 20 mini laptops and a portable trolley?
20 mini laptops.
Mm-hmm.
The negatives of 20 laptops would be that they would have to charge up and be plugged in, which could lead to the batteries draining over a whole day. Also, we've got to move them around the room in the trolley, which would mean taking them in a lift, but that's not too much of a big issue because the teachers have a key for the lift. And maybe laptops could be more likely to require maintenance than an iPad.
And what do you believe are the cons of having 20 iPads and bags?
For the iPads, it could be a lot easier to steal them because they're so small and they're in the bag. We could have issues with that they're not really suitable for what we need in our subjects. So MYOB can't be used on an iPad. Excel can't do dual axis graphs on the iPad, and a lot of the software is in business software, and we would prefer to give you the skills that you're going to use in a workplace, which is not iPads. Most businesses will use computers or Microsoft, so you'll be missing out on skills. And a lot of the programs, although they're cheap, are dumbed down versions which are not as useful. It's more of a social media device, and that's not what our subjects are about.
And what do you believe are the pros of having mini laptops?
The laptops would be more of a business environment, and the sort of devices you would use in the careers that you would choose for our subject. The programs are what you would use in business, so you'll be learning useful workplace skills such as Excel and MYOB. It would enable us to do our internals because our internals are using Excel and MYOB for economics and accounting. And it would solve the problem of not having access to computer labs that we have at the moment since the computer labs were closed down.
And what do you believe are the pros of refurbishing H11 and 12 with beanbags or a variety of desks?
Pros could be that the colours could maybe be a bit more interesting and keep people more engaged. I don't really have many pros for that.
And what do you think are the cons of refurbishing H11 and H12?
It would be very disruptive because we would have to go into prefabs while it was done. It would also maybe not necessarily change the outcome for the students, and we want to get better grades, and I don't think that would necessarily happen with different desks. Is the desk going to make a difference to your learning or your outcome or your exam? And beanbags and stuff like that isn't really a business environment, which is what we would be training you for those careers, so it's not how you would be working in the workplace, and that's what we tend to prefer in our department.
Which one of these options do you think would most benefit the business department?
Laptops.
What are the reasons why you chose this specific option?
Because it would be more beneficial and offer more incentives for the teachers and make the teachers' lives a lot easier. Also, a lot of the students are now starting to bring laptops, which shows that they feel that there is a need for laptops more than iPads. And it would be much better skills that we can teach as opposed to iPads that everybody already can use.
Can you think of any compromise options that would help benefit the business department? Keeping in mind the requirements must be within $12,000, must be on physical facilities or on an IP, and must improve the service to students.
advise you could go for an Android device that would do Excel more easily and MYOB, as opposed to an iPad, like maybe a Windows tablet might be offering more of the systems that you would use in a business or in our internals.
Is there anything else you would like to add? Thank you very much.